Drawing things made out of tubes can be tricky. You need to have an idea of how they are constructed in your head, so let's not talk about it. Let's work it out. If we draw a circle with two lines across the diameter at right angles to each other, we have a basic grid to work with. Now, let's cut this diagram out and look at it from different angles. When you tilt the circle, you can see that its shape becomes squashed. It no longer looks like a circle, but an ellipse. It's a simple geometric fact that a circle can sit inside a square and touch the edges of the square at the midpoints of each of its four lines. Now, when we tilt the diagram, both the square and the circle change shape. This is due to perspective. We'll go deep into perspective in the Wednesday drawing show in the next few weeks. You can see from these still pictures that the square becomes a trapeze shape. The line at the back becomes shorter than the line at the front. Whatever shape the square is turned into, though, the circle still touches the midway points of the four lines of the new, distorted, four-sided shape. So to create a 3D impression of a tube, we draw a trapeze with an ellipse inside it. Then we extrude the trapeze downwards and draw an ellipse on the bottom and connect up the ellipses. This is basically how a sawn piece of wood is turned into a cylinder on a lathe by turning it round and round and chiselling off the waste. Well, we can't chisel here, but we can erase what we don't want to see and make it look like a 3D cylinder. Let's draw something more complicated, like a tapering snake body. First, draw a loop that will represent the centre line running down the body. Then draw ellipses marking out segments of the body. Drawing in the vertical and perceived horizontal diameters means we can place the centres of the ellipses along the line of the loop we drew. Actually, ellipses don't have centres, but these ellipses are representing foreshortened circles. This gives us a really useful plan. Like the piece of paper we turned earlier, the ellipses will change shape as they are plotted around the loop. The one nearest to us will be end on, and so we will only see a line representing the ellipse. The tail will go under the loop, and the ellipses will get smaller as the tail tapers towards the end. We can plot out the midribs of the snake on either side. The edges of the ellipses then give us the shape for the outline. Now, let's trace over this. The midline gives us a line to work with for the snake's ribbed underbelly. We could then use that line to build a crisscross pattern for the scales. Add a bit of hatching and shading, and we have a pretty good impression of a snake's body. Now, if you want to be a bit steampunk, you could turn those sections into boiler plates and rivet them together. It doesn't matter what you draw with this idea. The secret is to understand it and play with ellipses until you can draw them like you are writing your ABC. The more you play with ideas like this, the more you will just draw them without thinking because you understand the structure underneath. If you like drawing snakes, then why not look at one of these videos and have a go at drawing one of them yourself? Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and make sure to watch the Wednesday drawing show every week. In the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.